for a few weeks.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Why don't we set a date for a few weeks from now to talk about setting a date?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That would be good. And then I definitely think that we need to do a lot of thinking about thinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't we go upstairs and let's start thinking about it right now?
Let's do that.
Commissioner Buchanan?
Yeah.
You have a call from Landview.
Oh, okay. Look, I'm off duty. Can you just take a message?
They say it's urgent. Something about a guy named Todd Manning.
Party's over.
I'm gonna get him, Blair.
Todd,
He's the rapist.
just lie still.
He's gotta be. That's why he tried to kill me.
Come on.
So he knows I'm getting closer.
You are going to get your chance to get back at him once you're strong and on your feet again. All right? You're getting a blood transfusion right now. We found a donor.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Who would be stupid enough to do that? Oh, I get it. You didn't tell them it was for Todd Manning, right?
Wrong. She knew. Really glad that you could stop by.
Well, hey, it's no problem. It's just what news is so important that you had to tell me here in person right now that you couldn't tell me on the phone?
Well, something happened last night that, well, it's going to be all over the newspapers really soon, so I thought you might want to hear it from me first.
Are you in trouble, Blair?
No, I am not in trouble, thank you. But last night, while you were attending Asa and Alex's wedding, I was rushing someone to the hospital.
Who?
Todd Manning. Excuse me. Don, I was wondering, is there anything new on his condition?
God, Marty, it's hard to believe you care. It's even harder to believe you gave him blood.
All I want to know is if there's anything new on his condition, okay?
Sorry. It's just that... Whoops. I'll be back in a minute, okay?
Marty?
Means you're gonna be okay.
Yeah. Like you'd lose any sleep if I croaked.
Do you remember anything about what happened last night?
I almost got stabbed to death, I remember that. It was the same jerk that raped those nurses. Remember that, too?
You remember anything else?
I needed O-negative blood. And who gave it to me? Yeah. It was you. And I know why you did it, Marty. You wanted to get under my skin. I just can't seem to get away from you, can I, Saybrook?
What is wrong with me? Huh? How can I think for a second that you'd react like a normal person and just say, thank you? All this talk about wanting to make peace and all you can make is some stupid, obnoxious crack.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. Not a thing.
Marty, whoa. I didn't think I'd see you in this room.
Yeah, well, you won't again.
What was
that all about?
Hey, Brent, how's it going?
Well, not real good. Not after I heard about what happened last night.
What do you mean?
Why in God's name would you do anything to help that piece of slime in there? Why, Marty? Please.
I think this attack pretty much that he didn't rape the nurses in the hospital parking lot.
I'm sorry, but what does one have to do with the other?
Cord, when I found Todd lying there, he managed to say that he saw the guy who had knifed him. He was wearing a ski mask. He also swears that it's the same guy that he fought with in the hospital parking lot. The one Todd claims tried to rape the nurse.
So now Todd thinks that the guy who raped all those nurses is after him. Why?
It makes sense. Todd's trying to catch the real rapist. It only stands to reason that this guy would want Todd out of the picture. Don't you think?
Well, yeah, could be.
I think so, too.
But I got a question for you now.
All right, what is it?
Is that the big news that you had to tell me why you needed me over here so fast?
Well, I thought that since you were one of the few people that went to bat for Todd for his pardon, I mean, of course, for CJ and Sarah, that you'd want to know that you did the right thing.
And that's the only reason you wanted me here.
Well, you're not buying it?
None of my life is none of your business. So just cut to the chase. Why are you here?
Police business. What do you know about the attack last night? Unless you don't want to talk about that either.
No, I'll talk about that.
I thought you might.
But you better get every word. Because when I'm done, you and every other cop in this town are finally going to have to admit you were wrong. You didn't rape anybody. And now I can prove it.
The hospital was short on O-negative blood, and that's my type. What else could I have done?
Well, you could have kept your mouth shut. I mean, if he bleeds to death, well, what a shame.
Don't go thinking that I've suddenly got this soft spot in my heart for Todd, because I don't. He hurt me as badly as he hurt anyone.
Okay, then why'd you help him?
Well, for one thing, I'm starting to believe that he didn't rape Alice or Debbie. And I know for a fact that he didn't try to rape Rebecca because I was with him at the hospital at the exact same time that the attack took place.
Okay, were you around the hour before Alice Henson was raped? I was. I saw the way he terrorized her, and she was right to be afraid because he came right back here and he raped her.
You can't be sure of that.
No, I know. Just like I know in my gut that he raped Debbie, too. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Marty, Brent,
Dylan?
what's his problem?
Nothing.
Seems like nothing's got you pretty upset.
To live, and that I should be ashamed of myself for helping him.
Marty, you did the right thing. I mean, come on, you saved a life. And I respect you for that.
You really think I did the right thing?
Yeah. And deep down, you do too.
Even if I still hate his guts.
Even if.
Thanks.
I know how you could thank me.
No.
I am off all day long. And how about I take you to the cafeteria and buy you some lunch?
I've got some work I've got to get to right away.
Well, great, because I have some errands to run. So you do your work, I'll do my errands, and then we'll meet back here in an hour at the nurse's station.
You make it hard to say no.
Yeah, that's right. So are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
I'll see you then.